Alright, so we've got Avelino Daily Duppy. Now this, you just know this is going to be an absolute fucking masterpiece. Avelino does not miss. You can't miss this guy. Oh, and he's gone Super Saiyan as well.
God save the streets.
God save the streets. That's his recent song with RA. It's a slapper.
Yeah. My brother said people listen with their eyes now. So I said let's do another Daily Duppy then. Yeah. Best rapper in the world and I'm still down to earth, still loyal to the soil cause we got it from the mud. Now they paying me in royalties, I'm royal. I'm cooking up a mazzo, whip it up and let it boil. All these 10-10 raps will have you clinging to the foil. Before I made a difference, I was trying to make a change.
Yeah, it does. It's not every single bar no more. It's not every single sentence. It's every single fucking word. Every syllable means something.
Best rapper in the world and I'm still down to earth, still loyal to the soil cause we got it from the mud. Now they paying me in royalties, I'm royal. I'm cooking up a mazzo, whip it up and let it boil. All these 10-10 raps will have you clinging to the foil. Before I made a difference, I was trying to make a change. Sold to addicts, but we then got addicted to the game. You get hooked to the money or the power or the fame, triple threat. So the young boys are playing and be gay. I met this young fuck, he was still a
Yeah, nah. A lot of the shit you said at the beginning, I don't need to explain because, as you said at the start, you listen with your eyes, not your ears right now. And even if you're listening with your eyes for a Daily Duppy, you can see what he's saying.
Make a change, sold to addicts, but we then got addicted to the game. You get hooked to the money or the power or the fame, triple threat. So the young boys are playing and be gay. I met this young fuck, he was still a little baby, talking barely 21, but he's a savage, man, it's crazy. In his mind, it's be a gunner or a gunner, so he's got his Drake on him instead of trying to be Jay-Z. You're my home.
he's doing up what Meeks did in his Daily Duppy not too long ago. Fucking hell. He's sitting there with his Drake, trying to...
Young fuck, he was still a little baby, talking barely 21, but he's a savage, man, it's crazy. In his mind, it's be a gunner or a gunner, so he's got his Drake on him instead of trying to be Jay-Z.
It's his mind be a gunner or a goner, so he's got his Drake on him.
In his mind, it's be a gunner or a gunner, so he's got his Drake on him instead of trying to be Jay-Z. You're my homies, wanna be rich, the kids only want the money, they don't watch achievements. Yacht, master on a yacht, I think I'm getting seasick. Flows crazy, no, this ain't a skit, it's schizophrenic.
Now I only know what a yacht master is because of fucking Mel made me do it. I'm in a yacht, well, I'm in a yacht where I'm a yacht master. But you're not Harvard. That old fucking scheme, yeah. There's too many variations of watches, and I'm too broke to even look or care about them. So why would I know? Unless someone fucking tells me.
They're trying to be Jay-Z. You're my homies, wanna be rich. The kids only want the money, they don't watch achievements. Yacht, master on a yacht, I think I'm getting seasick. Flows crazy, no, this ain't a skit, it's schizophrenic. I saw the angel of death, he saw my inner demons and turned a blind eye, cause even he had never seen this. Well, if I document the journey, would they call me genius? What's the done with that is done the...
If I document my journey, would they call me genius? Because that's what Kanye's documentary was called. But you don't need me to tell you because it's on the fucking screen right there. Genius. Kanye.
Never seen this. Well, if I document the journey, would they call me genius? What's the done with that is done the praying for her Jesus. Gotta practice what you're inner demons and turn a blind eye, cause even he had never seen this. Well, if I document the journey, would they call me genius? What's the done with that is done the praying for her Jesus. Gotta practice what you're preaching. I took my hand off the Bible and I started reaching for the stars, then I turned into one. I bet dad's over the moon, cause like father, like son, there's no one eclipsing us. He taught us put the men in men.
Hold on a second. Hold on. My guy said he turned into a star and now his dad is over the moon because like the sun and the moon ain't no one eclipsing up.
Then I turned into one. I bet dad's over the moon, cause like father, like son, there's no one.
Like father, like son. Oh my god. Like father, like son, Holy Spirit is our men. But like father, like son. And if he said his father is the moon, like father, moon, like sun, the literal sun, hold eclipse.
I took my hand off the Bible and I started reaching for the star.
I need some water. I need some water. I need some water. This guy's got my mouth going dry. Fucking hell. Hold on.
Then I turned into one. I bet dad's over the moon, cause like father, like son, there's no one eclipsing us. He taught us put the men in mentality, and that most people in the cut end up as casualties. Ever seen a Mortal Kombat with his scorpion fatality? A Sub-Zero code, so he's gotta grab the heat. Some is ours, I'm telling them some.
Fatality. It's sub-zero. It's cold outside. But you got to grab the heat. Scorp.
Fatality is sub-zero cold, so he's gotta grab the heat. Summer's ours, I'm telling them summer's ours. I'm feeling like Mayweather, my brother's fighting a charge. This the first ever time the main event's the undercard, and I made.
I'm feeling like Mayweather. Mayweather, summer is ours. Not Mayweather, because I'm fighting a charge. In the summer, his brother's fighting a charge, but he's like Mayweather fighting.
Feeling like Mayweather, my brother's fighting a charge. This the first ever time the main event's the undercard, and I may be underrated.
Or it could be fighting a charge, also Mayweather, because Mayweather's known as one of the greatest defense boxers. So his opponent is always charging at him. He's fighting a charge, like he's always on the defense. So he's fighting. I don't know. It could be a reach, but still. I don't doubt it.
Summer's ours, I'm telling them summer's ours. I'm feeling like Mayweather, my brother's fighting a charge. This the first ever time the main event's the undercard, and I may be underrated, but I never undercharged. 5 figures for the flow, so whatever you did to me's water under the bridge. I'm busy bridging the gap, I'm with Hit Boy.
5 figures for the flow of the water, so it's under the bridge. Oh my god.
Did to me's water, then I may be underrated, but I never undercharged.
How's Avelino now got something in my eye? Like, Jesus Christ, what's going on? Fucking, I'm dying over here. Fucking mouth's getting dry, something in my eye.
Charge is the first ever time the main event's the undercard, and I may be underrated, but I never undercharged. 5 figures for the flow, so whatever you did to me's water under the bridge. I'm busy bridging the gap, I'm with Hit Boy making hits, and I got my nigga to rap more and more. For yes and Neo all in one with
more and more for yes and Neo. Because his song with Hit Boy was actually rapping on it. I was very surprised. I didn't react to that one, but I checked it out. Hit Boy was rapping. I've never heard Hit Boy rap before. Don't know if he has, but he's saying he's trying to make him rap more, and they're talking about bridging the gap for water under the bridge. It's all one continuous. Like, it doesn't stop. It actually doesn't stop. We're only a minute 40 in. I feel like I've been reacting for 25 minutes.
Rated, but I never undercharged. 5 figures for the flow, so whatever you did to me's water under the bridge. I'm busy bridging the gap. I'm with Hit Boy making hits, and I got my nigga to rap more and more. For yes and Neo all in one, what is that called? I called my agent, told him about the Matrix, the revolution's reloaded. I'm about to change shit. We're singing God save the king when it's the streets that really need saving. It's hard to bank on tomorrow when you ain't got no savings. And blowing up's the only way to beat inflation. The only other way will get you shifted on a day shift. You know.
That's crazy. Blowing up is the only way to beat inflation. In real life, blowing up, making money, beating inflation, you won't really care about that no more. But blowing up, inflation, if you inflate something, you're blowing it up. But then if you blow up, then inflation is useless. There's a whole double on that. Oh,
and blowing up's the only way to beat inflation. The only other way will get you shifted on a day shift. You know the road. Instead of showing you the road to riches, they'll kick you to the curb and question why you're on the pavement. Excluding those who paved the way. I'm the best rapper alive. That'll only change when I die. What don't kill you will make you stronger, and only the strong survive. My attitude took an L and made altitude I can fly. Now let me land. There's not a challenge that doesn't come without a potential.
Hey, let him land, let him cook.
That'll only change when I die. What don't kill you will make you stronger, and only the strong survive. My attitude took an L and made altitude I can fly. Now let me land. There's not a challenge that doesn't come without a potential blessing. Didn't you know you go through hell just to get to heaven? Got a soldier, it can't be a general and generic. Use the pain or perish. This all could have ended where it started. Instead of repping my ends to the death, my dad died, so I made my surname my stage name, so I could represent him that way. I knew his legacy's gonna make me a legend. My big bro.
Ooh, I did not know that. So Avelino is his surname. It's his dad's name. So he's repping it so his dad name lives on. That's hard. Love that.
It can't be a general and generic. Use the pain or perish. This all could have ended where it started. Instead of repping my ends to the death, my dad died, so I made my surname my stage name, so I could represent him that way. I knew his legacy's gonna make me a legend. My big bro rang my phone the other day. For the first time in a decade, our relationship decayed, and it will never be as golden. That's
decade. Like, these are things that it's like, when you say it, when he says it, it's like, that makes so much sense. Decade. Like, that, yeah, anyone can make that into a bar. But why the fuck have I never heard that before? Why did I not come up with that?
For the first time in a decade, our relationship decayed, and it will never be as golden. That's crystal clear, but we can drink an ace together, cause we call a spade. Yeah, and for that I raise my glass. Mi casa su casa, there's Casamigos for my amigos at yard, and I'm writing down plans with my essay. Gotta give the man them top marks, we didn't get grades. Yeah, but
with my essay, he's not meaning an actual essay, but double on essay, because he's writing down.
Casa su casa, there's Casamigos for my amigos at yard, and I'm writing down plans with my essay. Gotta give the man them top marks, we didn't get grades. Yeah, but class A taught me lessons, skip school. I was trying to learn the science of success, and when I made the distinction of what actually gets you merit in the real world, I never hit the underworld again. The only place where God's son's rolling with the illmatic, and when that gun jams, we just call that stillmatic. I never knew that life was good until I made magic, thinking you're immune to the king's disease. It's how you catch it.
See, something like that. See, now that's when I'm happy that Daily Duppy's a thing, because I know Nas, but I don't like. I couldn't tell you his albums.
The only place where God's son's rolling with the illmatic, and when that gun jams, we just call that stillmatic. I never knew that life was good until I made magic, thinking you're immune to the king's disease. It's how you catch it. I caught life when they let me go for that grub. Now I grab all the opportunities that they throw me at once. I went from selling grams to sitting with Grammy winners for lunch. Hunger took me out the country instead of going to cunch. And now we're talking account.
Went from selling grams to sitting with Grammy winners at lunch. Something. What are you saying? Flying out the country and heading cunt.
That they throw me at once. I went from selling grams to sitting with Grammy winners for lunch. Hunger took me out the country instead of going to cunch.
Hunger took me out of the country instead of going to cunch. He was going further in the country, further mainland, going somewhere in the sticks to do some dirty business. But no, now he's going overseas. Oh, you want to have lunch in Paris? Or you want a quick trip to fucking, I don't fucking know, South Africa? Bosh.
And now we're talking accountants instead of county lines. 5-star sweep for my niece before she could count to 5. I tell my people they could count on me, cause I've been out for the count countless times and got up like 1,000 times. It's about time I showed you why the devil's scared of me. I took my blood, sweat and tears and made a Bloody Mary. Should've made a sex on the beach, cause I'm a missionary. They'll pray on me religiously until I'm dead and buried. 6 feet under spitting fire, 16s on my 6.
Hold on.
I took my blood, sweat and tears and made a Bloody Mary. Should've made a sex on the beach, cause I'm a missionary. They'll pray on me religiously until I'm dead and buried.
My guy just done a cocktail scheme, but somehow flipped it into. I said it. His blood, sweat, and tears have made a Bloody Mary. The drink. Bloody Marys are fucking disgusting, by the way. I had one of the worst ones of those ever the other day. And he said, but something about a sex on the beach because I'm a missionary. I should have made a sex on the beach because I'm a missionary, but sex on the beach, missionary, but I'm a mission.
Cause I've been out for the count countless times and got up like 1,000 times. It's about time I showed you why the devil's scared of me. I took my blood, sweat and tears and made a Bloody Mary. Should've made a sex on the beach cause I'm a missionary. They'll pray on me religiously until I'm dead and buried. 6 feet under spitting fire, 16s on my. And
that's also a throwback to one of his other songs, Pray. One of his greatest songs of all time in my opinion. That's if you haven't heard it, Prey. Oh my god.
Until I'm dead and buried. 6 feet under spitting fire, 16s on my 16th. Some of my days will never be numbered in the throne. Even double R seats ain't this comfy. Turn your fans into phantoms when they hear my daily duppy, they'll ghost. Yeah, and never come back. Young fires on smoke, top tier, tear gas tears running down my face. They don't wanna face facts, trying to get under my skin. I might just get a face tap. If I can make enough space, it'll say people listen with their eyes and it frustrates, man. But fuck the world, this is world heavyweight rap. I'm Jack Dempsey with the punches and.
I think I understand what he's talking about. If people listen with their eyes now, people see if someone's popping, and if they're not popping, they might not give them the time of day. Because I think what Avelino's kind of alluding to here is that people are listening with their eyes. If they actually listened with their fucking ears, they would realize this guy is top tier and maybe he'd get more attention than he does because he is criminally underrated. Criminally, even to this day. I've been saying it for like fucking 5 years. Probably even longer than that. But Jesus Christ.
People listen with their eyes and it frustrates, man. But fuck the world, this is world heavyweight rap. I'm Jack Dempsey with the punches and they Sugar Ray bang. Don't dispute him as the undisputed champ.
I said don't dispute it as the undisputed champ. It's not up for debate. It's not up for debate. Yeah, that was fucking different. This guy, man. It's hard to bank on tomorrow. You ain't got no savings. Inflation bar's hitting me hard. It's hitting everyone hard, man. The true heir to Wretch. Avelino is gonna bless this. Bless us with this ridiculous system. Yeah. Fucking hell. Yeah, GG. In a bit.